Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel UPSC is easy. We are going to continue with chapter Supreme Court. आज हम देखने वाले हैं एक्टिंग सीजीआई के बारे में. आर्टिकल 126 की अगर हम बात करें तो यहाँ पे हमें पता चलता है कि जो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया है वो अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं किसी जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट को एज द एक्टिंग चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया. यहाँ पे कुछ चीज़ें जो आपको याद रखनी है वो है कि प्रेसिडेंट इज द वन हु इज अपॉइंटिंग. Who is he appointing? A judge of Supreme Court as the Chief Justice of India, acting Chief Justice of India. When can he do so? Under three conditions. First, if the office of CJI is vacant. Second, if the CJI is temporarily absent. Third, if the CJI is unable to perform the duties of his or her office. So, unable to perform duty, if temporarily absent, if office vacant. These are the three conditions under which the president can appoint a judge of Supreme Court as acting CJI. Article 127 की बात करते हैं. This talks about ad hoc judge. Lack of quorum अगर हो, lack of quorum of permanent judges. Quorum for what? To hold or continue any session of Supreme Court. Then, here the Chief Justice of India can appoint a judge of High Court as an ad hoc judge of Supreme Court for a temporary period. So over here, when we are talking about ad hoc judges, we see that when there is lack of quorum, for what? For a session or to continue any session of the Supreme Court, then who appoints them? CJI appoints judges of High Court as ad hoc judges of Supreme Court for a temporary period. Okay? CJI of the country can only do so with consultation of Chief Justice of respective High Courts and previous consultation with the President. Okay? Consultation with the CJ of the High Court and previous consent of the President. This is consent. Okay? तो यहाँ पे हम देख रहे हैं कि एड हॉक जजेस की जब बात कर रहे हैं तो सीजेआई उन्हें अपॉइंट कर रहे हैं. कहाँ से अपॉइंट कर रहे हैं? हाई कोर्ट के जजेस से. ऑब्वियसली अगर ये टेम्पररी पीरियड के लिए ही है, लेकिन अगर हाई कोर्ट के जजेस से उन्हें अपॉइंट किया जा रहा है तो कंसल्टेशन किसके साथ नेसेसरी है? रिस्पेक्टिव चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ दैट हाई कोर्ट एंड ऑल्सो प्रीवियस कंसेंट ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट इज नेसेसरी हियर. द जजेस दैट ही इज गोइंग टू अपॉइंट, ये जजेस के पास वो क्वालिफिकेशन होनी चाहिए. दे शुड बी क्वालिफाइड फॉर अपॉइंटमेंट एज अ जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट. Right? And then it becomes the duty of the judge so appointed to attend the sittings of the Supreme Court. Okay? In priority to other duties of his office. So while so attending, he or she enjoys the jurisdiction, power and privilege of a judge of Supreme Court. So he is an ad hoc judge of the Supreme Court now. So he is going to enjoy the privileges that a judge of the Supreme Court enjoys. This much is clear. Now we come to retired judges. This is Article 128 of the Constitution. At any time if the Chief Justice of India requests a retired judge of Supreme Court or a retired judge of the High Court. So यहाँ पे 128 आर्टिकल में हम देख रहे हैं कि CJI of the country जो है he can request a Supreme Court retired judge or a retired judge of High Court who is duly qualified to be appointed as the judge of the Supreme Court for a temporary period to act as what? To act as the judge of Supreme Court. Here also the previous consent of the President is necessary. Right? And also obviously the person excuse me, the person who has been appointed must also consent to this. Right? Such a judge is entitled to allowances as the president may determine. He will also enjoy all the jurisdiction, powers and privileges of the judges of the Supreme Court. But he or she will not otherwise be deemed to be a judge of the Supreme Court. Okay? So, यहाँ पे क्या बात हो रही है? रिटायर्ड जजेस में 128 आर्टिकल, CGI जो है रिटायर्ड जज ऑफ हाई कोर्ट या सुप्रीम कोर्ट को, हाई कोर्ट के ऐसे जज जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट बनने के लिए उनकी क्वालिफाइड हैं, ऐसे रिटायर्ड जजेस को he can ask, he can request for a temporary period to act as the judge of the Supreme Court. Previous consent of this person as well as the president is required. Right? Allowance यहाँ पर president determine करेंगे, ये retired judges की who are acting as judges of the Supreme Court. But you have to remember, though they are enjoying the privileges enjoyed by a judge of the Supreme Court, but they are otherwise not deemed to be a judge of the Supreme Court. Now we talk about seat and procedure. When we talk about the seat of the Supreme Court, you have to remember that the Constitution declares Delhi as the seat of Supreme Court. तो दिल्ली जो है उसे declare किया गया है seat of the Supreme Court. Right? But it also authorizes the Chief Justice of India to appoint other places or place as the seat of Supreme Court. Right? तो CGI जो है other places या place को अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं एज द सीट ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट. बट ये जो उनका डिसीजन है, ये अप्रूवल इसके लिए लगता है प्रेसिडेंट का. इट कैन ओनली हैपन आफ्टर द अप्रूवल ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट. ही कैन टेक डिसीजन इन दिस रिगार्ड ओनली विद अप्रूवल ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट दिस प्रोविजन इज ऑप्शनल. इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी. व्हाट डज दिस मीन? This means that no court can give any direction either to the president or the chief justice to appoint any other place as the seat of the Supreme Court. Right? Now we come to procedure of the court. Supreme Court, with approval of the president, here also the approval of the president is necessary. So the Supreme Court, with the approval of the president, can make rules for regulating generally the practices and the procedure of the court. ठीक है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है वो प्रेसिडेंट के अप्रूवल के बाद रूल्स बना सकती है. किस चीज के लिए? फॉर रेगुलेटिंग व्हाट? द प्रैक्टिसेस एंड प्रोसीजर ऑफ द कोर्ट. जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल केसेस हैं या रेफरेंसेस हैं मेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट अंडर आर्टिकल 143, they are decided by a bench consisting of at least 5 judges. So when we talk about constitutional cases, or when we talk about the president making a reference to the Supreme Court under Article 143, then the decision is taken by a bench consisting of at least 5 judges. All other cases are decided by single judges and division benches. The judgments are delivered by the open court. All judgments are by